If we spent around 1/3 of our lives asleep, there better be some really important reason to it. It's the one thing we do most during our life. And from an evolutionary perspective, with all the predators out there, it had to be pretty crucial if we kept it. Above all else, there are two main reasons why we sleep. The first one is the memory consolidation. It's during those nightly hours that the information in our short-term memory gets passed on to our long-term memory. Now, the second reason why we sleep has only been discovered in 2013. Namely that our brain has its own cleaning system that activates when we sleep. One of the things it filters out is the beta amyloid plaque, which buildup leads to Alzheimer's disease. The amyloid plaque builds up and ends up killing the surrounding cells. So once the damage is done, you can't sleep yourself back to health. On top of that, it's a vicious circle because this amyloid plaque attacks our deep sleep generating regions first. So less sleep leads to amyloid plaque, which leads to less sleep, which leads to even more amyloid plaque, and so on. So what happens if we don't do that daily maintenance tasks? In other words, what happens when we don't sleep enough? The increased blood pressure leads to a 200% increase in cardiovascular incidence in adults over 45 who sleep less than 6 hours a night. Lack of sleep also causes a pre-diabetic state of hyperglycemia. There's also a direct link between lack of sleep and weight gain. Leptin, the satiety signaling hormone, decreases and we end up eating too much. Now, next up is our immune system. So short sleep also affects our cancer-fighting immune cells, and more specifically we see an increase in breast, prostate and colon cancer in individuals who don't sleep enough. Lack of sleep also leads to a 60% amplification of the amygdala, which is basically our brain center for fear and aggression. Ever felt easily irritated when lacking sleep? This is why. We sleep in 90-minute cycles and we need 4 to 5 of these cycles to get all the benefits of a night's sleep. Sleep is vital to how we function. You want to function better? Start by sleeping enough. It's non-negotiable. To summarize, well, the shorter our sleep, the shorter our life.